Hey you guys, this is Sensi ShuFourDo, and I promised you with a snapshot review, and that's what I'm bringing you. Let me get that away. Sorry for that. So today, as you see here, I'm surrounded by a bunch of new goodies and chests. Okay, so to wrap this off, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be looking at the new biomes in the snapshot, but I will get around to showing you guys those later or maybe in this video. Okay, so first we have tons and tons of new plants. Not necessarily tons, I'm just empathizing. God. Whatever. So we have a bunch of new plants starting from over here. Yeah, let's just start from here. Okay, so it's a rose bush. We got a rose bush, which is very nice. You can use this for like a little wall for your house or something, like a little garden area, and you just use this for the wall and put your plants inside. That's what I found useful for. This, which is found in a new biome, is called double tall grass, which I thought they were definitely getting into like mods now when they introduced this like double tall grass. I only heard of tall grass, now just add another one to it, make it 2 blocks high. But overall, it's a really nice idea. And as if from double tall grass, you get large fern. Large fern, to me, it sort of looks like they just put like 4 ferns together and then added that on top of it again, and you got a large fern. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But yet again, as you see here in this new biome, it's Tiaga, which actually has trees in it, spruce trees, which it usually wouldn't have that, has these regularly growing. So if you want to get them, just grab some shears and come on over. Okay, so back to the place. Next, we're going into these flowers we have here. We have some lilacs. This is some peony. I'm not really sure what this is. And of course, the sunflower, which if you look always faces to the east where the sun rises, of course. Okay, so we're done with the 2 block high flowers and stuff. Now we're gonna look over to the 1 block high stuff. Now, I'm gonna look at here for just regular dandelions. That's where it's ending on to here. Okay, so the first one here, we have a blue orchid, which is pretty nice. It's sort of like a little tree looking thing with little petals on it. Next, we have a allium, which I think that's how it's pronounced, which is like a nice little puff with petals with a long, thin stem. Azure bluet, I think it's called, which looks like a little bush from this. Look at how much it looks all like mangled up. And then we have 4 colors of these tulips. Got red, blue, white, and orange. And then lastly, we have the oxeye daisy, which is just your any old daisy. Okay, now we're going a bit fast, but that's probably going to be good for the biomes and junk. Now we're going into something that you wouldn't necessarily think that they would keep on adding to Minecraft. Yes, it is fish. In this snapshot, they've added 3 new fish: the raw salmon, the pufferfish, and the clownfish. Now, out of these 3, you can only cook the raw salmon, as I will demonstrate now. But the pufferfish and the clownfish, I assume, maybe, I'm not sure if it was just in a snapshot, or I'm not sure if it was meant to be like this, but if you look here, if you go to foods, you see pufferfish, cooked see pufferfish and clownfish, and you don't see them cooked. All you see is cooked fish and cooked salmon. So I'm not sure if I assume you're able to eat them raw, or maybe in the next snapshot, they'll have a cooked version of these guys. So let me take this out. This is the cooked salmon. Yeah, it's pretty much just more tender and cooked, looky, whatever. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to cut the video, and we're going to start off looking at some new biomes. Okay, so we're back. As I was already in, we are in the Tiaga Hills, which, as you notice, has some spruce trees in it. Tiaga wouldn't usually have that, though. Usually, spruce trees you'd only see in a snow biome, or having them have snow all over them. But in this, they've changed it. Also, which I forgot to show, they changed the texture of sugarcane, actually. Just come over here. I'll set it today. Whoops. That's not it. Okay, there you go. See, it's more of a darker color than it used to be. Definitely. Okay, so you see the grass. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it here. As you see here, yeah. It's pretty much just a snow biome without any snow, which would be odd. So I'm just gonna cut it here. Okay, guys, so we're back. As you see here, there's something different about this regular, as you would think, plains biome. It has these trees that, when I first saw them, thought they were palm trees, but no. This is actually called the Savanna. They pretty much just mix two trees together, you know, like jungle tree, oak leaves, and they made this. It's sort of this open plain area where you can fly around. It's quite nice for building. It's a nice area. Like if you look over here, the trees look nice. The whole design of the tree is nice. They made everything just so great in the snapshot. I'm not sure if anything in particular grows here or anything like that, but as you see here, it's definitely an open landscape where you can build your house, maybe just tear down a few trees, but leave most of them because they look nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now for this biome, so I'm just going to cut here, get to the next one. Oh yeah, tall grass do grow in Savanna. Okay guys, so I couldn't really find where biomes were, so I had to go off a list. It took me about an hour to just give up. So off the list here, there's a Mesa biome, which is a bunch of different types of hardened clay blocks, sort of in the arrangement of like a hill biome. Next we have a mega taiga, which is 2x2 spruce trees that are like the size of jungle trees, I should say, because these things are huge. Next, there are roofed forests, which are also 2x2 spruce trees, but they have oak leaves on them. So it's kind of another arrangement like the Savanna biome and how their trees are like that. So we got that and the roofed forest. It also is, except for the mushroom biome, it's the other place that naturally generates giant mushrooms. So there you go if you were in need of that. Next, there is sunflower plains, which is pretty much a plains biome with a bunch of sunflowers over it, like I said in my showcase. Next, there's a snowless taiga, the one that I showed you in the beginning. It's just a taiga without the snow. That's exactly what it says. Next, there's a stone beach, which they actually did have that back around the alpha, around that time, but they took it away for no apparent reason. Next, there are ice spikes. So it's pretty much like a snow biome, like a taiga biome with snow, but having giant spikes of ice coming out. So, get your boots and climbing gear. Okay, so we got a cliff. This is a very steep biome composed of mainly stone. So, sort of mainly if you're looking for something dangerous to climb, there you go. Savanna, already talked about it. New now, there's a birch forest. Instead of just oak, now it's fully birch. Okay, so there's now the flower forest, which I actually saw once, but it was in a different place. It is a huge, vast area filled with flowers. If you want flowers, go there. Deep ocean. It's exactly what it says, much deeper than ordinary ocean. Extreme hills. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My recording stopped. Okay, so back to where we were. Some new changes. I ended at the extreme hills they have, which are just pretty much them having spruce trees. Now, there's something that is quite unexpected. There are 2 new enchantments, but not for sword, nor for tools, for the fishing rod. See where I'm going here? Fishing rod, new fish. They're definitely getting into that now. Because obviously they sort of just left it in the dust for a while now. And they wanted to add some new things. So okay. So one of them, they can both go up to enchantment 3. They can't go any higher than 3. So one of them is called Luck of the Sea. And its description is more likely to catch treasure. And by treasure, they probably mean goods. Maybe you can get some iron, and maybe if you're lucky, you can even get maybe 1 diamond or an emerald. Or maybe, who knows? You never know. I'm not sure. Lure. The second one is called Lure. And as it said, easier to catch the hook fish. That's pretty much it. Mainly for that, there was only that too, and lures only catch fish. So if you go back in here where I'm recording right now, I'm sorry you guys were just looking at this screen. Let's turn F3 off. There's one last thing I want to show you. So I'm gonna fly up high here. Gonna get high in the air. Just gonna look down like that. Okay, and now for bam. Skadoosh. If you guys saw that, if you didn't see it, let me just try this again. Some open area, like here. Sorry for the lag. And bam. You guys saw that? Okay, so in order to see this, you're going to have particles all on, because it's not really going to show that much. So they added that. Yep. Okay, so guys, that's mainly it. For the seed showcase. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the biomes. They just made them real hard to find for me, and 1 hour look searching sort of got me out of the mood, so I just had to finish it once and for all. Okay guys, this is Sensi ShuFourDo signing out. Peace.